It's Nursing Geek. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Eternia server where Lady Vivian is showing me around on my first day
Come over
here.
here. I could do that F5 thing, maybe. Here we go. We're here. We're here.
Yep.
We're here at Eternia. And Nursing Geek's going to share my base with me, at least until she gets sick of me. And that'll be good because it'll give her a good way to start out. So.
Yes. I had qualms about juggling more than one server, but if I can, glom onto your base and help out, then that works very well.
And the thing with this is our plan here is that this is never going away. So we're going to update what we can as it goes, and it's going to be very slow building. I don't think Epona's even been on for probably a month or more because she's had kidding. And so we just slowly come and build when we feel like it, and we rest when we feel like it, and people come and go, and it's really casual. So
and for those who don't know, Epona is the owner of this server. She is also a person who raises goats. So when Lady Vivian says she's kidding, she doesn't mean she's running around making jokes.
Although she is, but
well, that too. But she's also helping goats give birth.
she is birthing baby goats. Not birthing herself, but helping give birth. Yes, is a good way. So she has reached now the end of kidding season for this year, and the last baby doe was the cutest ever in the whole world. And I told her if I come visit her, she better be prepared for that one to go missing because it's got these long floppy ears that are white with black stripes in them. So when you look at her from the back, they look like big eyes on some alien creature. And then her fur is this just curly black fur. And I'm like, oh my God, I love her so much. I always tell her I'm going to come steal her goats, but I'm really not because I really don't want any goats.
I mean, if I had a yard, I would want goats as long as I could get them to eat the grass that I want them to eat and not like all the other things I don't want them to eat. Oh,
holy cow, thunderstorm.
Sound good.
But it's actually sheep that eat grass and goats eat tree leaves.
Okay, so then I want sheep.
Yeah, you might want sheep. And of course she says you should never just have one goat, and
well, that's probably true for most animals. Yeah.
Okay, so here's a few if you want to use stuff. Wow.
Is there a
I always forget how loud that is.
Go away?
There are, but we'll go over there. Here's like free food and wooden tools and stuff if you want that. But we have all the stuff at our house that we need. That we have free name tags in here.
Nice.
And we have free signs if you need a sign to put like for your little house or whatever. Okay. And then down here is the Hall of Heads. And so whenever you get heads, you pick a square that you want. And then when you get heads of things, if you want to put them in here, then whoever fills up their whole head thing first, opponent's going to give them a big prize. Okay. So it's sort of an ongoing, you can tell that nobody's very far at it.
Yeah.
And
well,
I mostly decorate with mine.
Mr. Jimster. No
Mr. Jimster, of course. Yeah. Of course, because, he built the Blaze Farm, he built the Spider Spotter, he built the Ender, so keeps him busy. But yeah, he's obviously killed a number of zombie villagers, which I find disturbing.
Papadon. Okay. Let's see, if I get the mob heads, I'm more likely to hang on to them to stick on armor stands.
I use them for decoration mostly. So Eternal Haven is the name of our spawn here. It's raining and it's night. Okay, so let's start by going over to the post office because there's beds there.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
And I think you can just choose a post mailbox. Well, there's an empty one right there. I don't think she chose one for you already. And then upstairs is where the beds are. So I would do ladders, which I can't. There we go. Let's get rid of the rain and the night and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The spawn here is on a mushroom island, so there's no baddies here, which is good. No bad guys spawn here.
Except on that one block that's actually ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually have a little section. This extends onto a section that is not.
So this one does not have a name, but it has things in it. So I don't feel like I should.
Well, they may be things that came with it. Yeah, that came for you. That's like a high welcome for the new person. So
okay,
then. There's nothing in mine.
Nice.
Yeah, so a little food and a little.
Okay.
Looks like all the mailboxes are taken. Epona, you're going to have to expand the post office if you invite anybody else.
See if I can spell my own name. There we go. Yay.
Okay, yay, post office. So this is Spawn, Eternal Haven, and there are little houses like this all over the island, and if you want, you can have a little house that you can just have as a house for when you come here. So I'll show you where the market is and where my little house is, and you can see that kind of area. And there's three ways to get places. There's the hot air balloon, there's the ship, which those places are actually over here on the dock.
Yep.
And then there's, I don't know if you saw up here, there's a train.
Yep, I've seen Kutlik's videos, so I did know about the train.
Okay. So there's the train, and that's one way to get. So on the train, there are pressure plates that go places, and then in the hot air balloon and on the ship.
Train. Okay.
Yeah, they like teleport.
Not the rail system.
No, not his underground railroad. He's building the underground railroad, yeah. But this train has them inside it. And if you step on the pressure plate, you go to that place.
Okay.
So, like, if it says destination, then nobody has picked that one.
Gotcha.
Ours is in the hot air balloon, of course.
Presumably, once you get to said destination, there's also a pressure plate to get you back?
There is, yes.
Okay.
So you can go there and back easily.
Oh, wow. So apparently, the Ender Dragon has been defeated. Woohoo!
Yes. Yeah, but nobody's, I think, building anything in the end because she wants to, I think, redo the dragon fight a couple times before we get anything permanent in there. So over here, if you come down to where the ship is and you turn left up these stairs, this is where the market is. And of course, anytime you have something you want to sell, you can open a market stall and start selling. Probably we could take off Bartek's sign on this yellow one because he has his own store down there. He doesn't need to advertise in another one. There might be more down here too. Or I'm sure Epona will build more too if we need them. There's more down here, blue and pink on the end. This is my favorite one now because El Duenden's barrel o leather for 3 diamonds. You get the whole barrel of stacks of leather for 3 diamonds. Or barrel of pork for 2 diamonds. Which you take the whole barrel, and then you have to try to figure out how to carry it home.
That's because El Duenden has the most efficient farms ever.
Yes, he has a big farm.
Like Il Mango level efficient. Yeah.
Oh, here's a Soul Speed 3 free book. I'll take a free book. I don't need Soul Speed 3 probably, but.
But yeah, you'd need a totally empty shulker to.
Yeah, and we don't actually have shulkers yet, so.
So nobody's gone end raiding, even though the end.
No, I don't think so. Not that I've seen. I haven't seen anybody with Elytra or with shulkers. Mr. Jipster probably has some. I don't know. Down here is farms. Of course, help yourself farms and replant.
Yep.
And then over here is, but we have farms at our place too. So, and then over here is the wool farm, which I have sheep at my place, but only a handful. But if you need like serious wool, this is the actual wool farm.
Oh, okay.
And so if you need stacks and stacks of one color, this is where they live. So, so that's down by the food farms.
Okay.
And good to know. Things. And this part. No, it looks like this is still mycelium, maybe. I don't know if this is actually Mushroom Island or not. Part of the spawn stuff sticks out onto an extra bit that's not Mushroom Island. So
it still says Mushroom Fields here.
Okay, good. I just sleep at night.
Yeah, that's generally wise.
So if you're in the market, and which back that way is where we came in spawn. This way up here is my house. I wanted to be close to the market so I could replenish my goods. So this is my spawn house. So if you're ever here, you're welcome to use it. And
okay.
The bedroom's in there and all that.
Oh, nice.
And there's some stuff here that is arrows that I'm throwing on the ground. There is some stuff that's like for my shop and things.
Yep.
So no problem there. And ender chest and all that. So this is my little spawn house.
Very nice.
I don't know.
Noticed the trader llama head?
Yes, of course. They're such a pain. This
They
is like
are.
a little windmill thing, but I think this could be a house too if somebody wanted to have it for their house. It's like a little lighthouse thing. You could put beds and stuff on here. So if this appealed to you, you could definitely adopt this one. But there's little houses kind of all over this island, and you can adopt at will.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's like a little lighthouse thing. It's got several stories, so could be a fun little place. Got a great view.
Yeah, it does.
Nice view. I'm sure it's up for grabs if you'd like. And there's other, of course, little houses everywhere. So,
yep.
But that one's right next to mine. So
yeah,
that's
so
completely up to you. Yes, very convenient. And of course, help yourself to anything that I have because I don't care. I'm over that who owns what thing. So I've become very communist in my Minecraft career. I'm like, yeah, take whatever. My store's over here. I sell mini heads that I got from traders. And I sell beds, soft, comfy beds from hand raised wool, and then golden armor. Ooh, looks like I have some takers for the golden armor in case people have to go to the nether and need to get themselves some gold. So, and then mini accessories for your life. Yes, and I will take emeralds or diamonds. And this is AJ. She's got all kinds of things over here. She had potions, but it looks like she's out of those. But she's got some.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you not selling potions.
No, I just hadn't really established a shop yet. So I was trying to think of something that early game people really needed. So we started with beds, and then just went with that stuff. Mr. Gypster shop over here, he's got the Silk Touch and Mending and Looting books. So
nice.
And they're really reasonably priced too.
Very.
So that. Another rack. So yeah, we're still a very early game economy here. So our base is off the hot air balloon. And so that way to get there is over here, up the stairs. And so, like I said, we're kind of going for a Arthurian medieval kind of theme, which I'm not executing very well. So ours is the farthest one on the end here, Arthuria. So it's LadyVivianne. And when you step on it, you end up in my lobby. So this is my welcome building.
Ooh.
And it has sleeping. It has the pet parrot. There's some food. There's some other, I've been using mainly the bamboo for fuel. So if we need to cook, there's fuel. In here, there is... in here, there's enchanting and anvils and stuff. I'm going to put a little brew station over here, but I haven't done that yet, just for people visiting. And this is just a storage closet. This leads to the fuel, put the fuel in for the ovens.
Yep.
Right, to keep that full of bamboo. And then upstairs, there are lots of sleeping facilities and whatnot for visiting peoples.
Cool.
So, and I love the way I made this little balcony here. So this is the enormous bay that I was telling you that would be great with a moon hanging over it.
Yes. So
isn't it beautiful?
Yes, and that would be perfect.
Awesome.
I was definitely thinking of having a water elevator and drop. So
yeah, perfect. We have lots of dolphins and not too many drowned. We could probably get a conduit so we could make it safe in the water. And that little window over there in the side of the hill, that hill is the one I'm hollowing out for the wizard house. So it's kind of coming along. I will show you over there. But I like this little balcony.
This
kind
is
of fun.
Very cool. Yes.
So anyway, you're of course welcome to be here anytime you want, or you can do a separate house, or you can be in my house, or whatever floats your boat. Then over here, this little bit of gardening is going away. It was just emergency wheat for the sheep, for the cows. But over here, I was harvesting oak. Over here, we have the cows and the chickens and the sheep and the pigs. And I'm actually going to build a butcher shop right here. This is going to be like a little town square with shops around the edges. So the butcher shop will be here. And so then, and the bamboo and the oak will eventually go away as this little town kind of grows. But this is all just Little houses. Every one of them is a little bit different. Some of them have beds, some of them don't. So you can't like count on a bed being in here unless you put one. But they're just like there'll be little shops and stuff for the various things in the town. I do know for sure, though, always that this big one at the end, the terracotta one, has beds in it. So if you're out here and it's night and you're harvesting, like our big wheat fields and potatoes and carrots and stuff are over there.
Yep.
And then you need a really quick bed. I know there's a bed right here. So this one I know there's more terracotta, the stuff for building the houses. There's upstairs. And of course, obviously, if you want to adopt one of these houses, you're welcome to. These people actually have a bathroom. It's their bathroom here.
Wow.
They have a potty.
Composting toilet and everything. Very eco-friendly.
Yeah, they do. They're very eco-friendly, yes. They're rich. This is the rich people in the town now. So then out here is our bees. Our bees all have great names. This is Buzz Aldrin. we have Beelzebub. We have Ruth Buzzy. We have all kinds of bees, buzzy bee names. And they hang out here. And then the fields are over here. And I plan for this village thing to take up this whole space. So it's slowly being built. Fields, there's melons and stuff off the edge, and there's potatoes and carrots and wheat. I don't think maybe there's not watermelons. Maybe there's only pumpkins. Look at this, how they all grow the wrong way. They were supposed to grow onto the wood, right? Whatever. They never do it the right way. Then compost over there. On this little headland, my plan, where all these oak trees are, is to build a lighthouse.
Okay.
So my plan was for this area to be a lighthouse. And then there's this whole part of the bay too, that's the other edge of it. So I was going to make this part, I was going to put in like a port for ships. But wherever you decide you want to build, I could do the port on the other side too if you like. But I like that other round bay.
Yeah, that other one I think is perfect for having a moon up there. Then the question, of course, is how high the moon needs to go up. I am not planning to build it like build height.
I don't even know what build height is anymore. So just whatever far you need.
For the moment, it's still Y256 until 1.18, I guess.
Well, you can make it as big or as small as you like.
Not planning to go quite that high.
Right. So then, and I always have beds out here in the yard too for working in the yard. Bamboo, paper over here, sugarcane harvesting over here. So I don't have any big machines on this world. Then over here across the water, which it looks like it's kind of getting to be night. No, it's only noon. I don't know why it looks dark to me. Over here, this is my zombie spawner. So as far as I know, no one else has a zombie farm. So the zombies spawn up here, and you can hear them thinking about it. There's beds in here. I'm going to at the end of this, I'm gonna put a couple clerics in here for the flesh.
Take the rotten flesh,
Yeah, but Eldwendon has most of the villagers, and he has his villager babies. So I'm not reading chat. Oh, sorry, Shitlink. Where am I at? I'm sorry. Let me grab the chat. I even have the chat showing. Okay, hello. Heidi says hi to you.
Hello.
I hope you're telling the dangers of the docks. Oh, he says there's lots of skellies on the docks.
I've seen that happen on one of his videos. Yes, because once you get onto the docks, you are no longer on the Mushroom Island. You're on ocean.
Gotcha. And like you would know way more about pumpkins growing than I do. You're probably right. They probably won't grow on the wood planks. Anyway, they like to be the little opposite people, and so that's what they've done. Here, die. Thank you. Anyway, in here is like this stuff, netherwort and bamboo, and then down here is Mushroom City. And then this is like enormous mine. Of course, you're welcome to wander and dig and whatever, but you're responsible for your own lostness. So
Oh, you didn't keep
if
your
you,
torches on the
if you
right?
go, well, I did, yes, but they go a lot of different ways because they represent a lot of trips, right? So
Gotcha.
it's kind of all over the place. And of course, we're in the mountains, so silverfish are a thing.
Oh,
Um,
lovely. My favorite thing
yeah.
ever.
But we do have on this server the thing where if you die, then it saves all your stuff and makes a little gravestone. And then you right click on the gravestone and you get all your stuff back.
Oh, okay.
So when you die, be sure you look, because in chat, it will tell you the coordinates of where you died. And then
Oh.
you go back there and you can get your stuff out of your gravestone. And we have discovered that even if you die in lava, it will make a gravestone in the lava for you. So you can go back and then fill it around with cobble or whatever, so it's not lava anymore, and then click your gravestone and get your
Oh,
stuff back.
wow. So
Yeah,
not
so
quite
keep
inventory,
inventory,
keep
but
inventory,
yeah.
but yes, very close.
So if you're a
And
person who is a conscientious objector to keep inventory, you don't have to have it, right? But if you
right.
want, you can go back and get your stuff. But when you click the gravestone, it just pops all your stuff out as though you broke a chest full of it.
Yep.
So just be careful what's around it, before you do that.
Oh,
But yeah. Oh, even if you die in the void in the end, he
really?
says that there
Huh.
is, and he can confirm it. There's a gravestone down there in the void, or where you fell off, like up on the land, I hope. I mean, we're all jumping into the void to find the gravestones, and only you can open your own gravestone. Nobody else can open your gravestone. So
Okay.
your stuff
And
is
we have
safe.
the /back command, right? So
We have back, except that if I am not mistaken, it won't take you back to where you died. It'll take you back anywhere else, but not to your death point. You have to navigate back to your death point.
gotcha.
So I believe is the situation. Do you know for sure? Like, is that the thing? I believe, and we have a dynamap. In the end, it's dangling in the void. Oh my gosh, build down to it and click it. Okay, yeah, I might sacrifice my stuff at that point.
Yeah. I mean, depends
Or
on the stuff, but yeah.
I might see if I can pay you to do it. So anyway, we have all various stuff here. There's some, very few, but a few books here because we have the little tables over there. Yeah, build a flow before you click.
Yeah.
Definitely. Defo. There's a little bit of kind of sad shape armor in here if you want some of that kind of thing. I do have some diamonds.
I have a whole level. Whoa.
Whee! Yeah, I think you could. Although, yeah, I have the sword there. I think you could even hit them with your hand.
Probably.
They're pretty. I'll put that soul speed over here because I don't need to carry that around with me. I got 3 diamonds in my sales box. Oh, here I have this until you get some viable good armor. Here I have my chainmail stuff that I go to the end or the whatever in. There you go. That'll at least protect your life a little bit. No problem. And then when you're done with them, if you want to just put them in the house, whatever, you can do that. Whatever you do. More paper here. And then over here is my base such as it is. So I started out with this little this is my little hut, my hidey hole that turned into everything I have.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's tons of cobble if you need it, all kinds of things if you need them. Then this is all different kinds of wood. I did a bunch of wood. My 3-barrel leather here is there. So I have tons of leather if you need leather, the usual cocoa beans, that kind of thing. Mines down both sides. And so for some reason, I always go down this stairs and I always end up coming back up that stairs. And I don't know why, but down there it goes quite a way, and there's a lot of stuff down there, so you can do whatever. And then these stairs go up to what's going to be my actual base. So that's going to be like the entry hall for my base.
Okay.
And then up here is going to be where the actual baseness of it all is. So I cleared this area. This is where the storage thing is going to end up going over here.
Okay.
And then we have enchanting. I haven't even put the enchanting table in yet, but I'll do that. I'm debating whether I want a second window because I just love this view so much. But it looks funny if I do it from the outside of the mountain, it looks like eyes. My one that I already have, plus this one. But when you have your moon up there, this will be beautiful. So I'm debating about whether this is going to be a window or whatever. So for now, it's just a hole and trying to keep things from coming in it.
Yep.
But then in here is my little wizard. There's one bed here, but we'll put another bed too. And then this is my little wizard study that I copied from Gold Robin's video. I love his videos because they're so good at the instructions and everything. This is the little brewing stuff, and there's like the stuff that you need is in the chest behind it. Hi, baby. Hi, parrots. Yeah, so I haven't got anything in most of these chests, but in some of them there's stuff. So
here's a thing you probably already knew, but I just learned like a short while ago. Did you know that you can fortune netherwort?
No. How would you do that?
If you have like a fortune 3 pick, use that to harvest your netherwort and you will get more of it.
Oh, really? Yeah. I did not know that. I usually just harvest it with my hand.
I thought for sure you would know it because that's what I always did was harvest it with my hand.
I wonder if you should put it on a hoe because apparently now hoes are the way to harvest everything.
Yeah, you could also put it on a hoe. Depends.
I haven't even really I haven't planted much netherwort. I just have a little bit of it outside by the zombie spawner, but I plan to put stuff out here, so more stuff out here. So anyway, this will be sort of the living area, dance party area, and a place where wizards, hang around. And then I'm going to make this will be kind of a grand staircase and the entrance coming up from below so people can come up here. Nice. So that's sort of where we're at right now. I'm not, as you see, very far in terms of everything. All these things go to various mining things. And, like I said, you're just responsible for your own safety.
Okay.
And and the thing is, like, this torch is on the right because the first time I came up here, that's the way I came. But now it should be on the other side because obviously this is back home now. So, and I just heard a skeleton, which doesn't make me happy. And a zombie. What the heck? Where are you? I hate not knowing where they are.
Love all the hanging gravel.
I know, right? I should just knock it down and then fix it. I have so many things I should fix. And it's like I do one thing and then I need to do 10 other things. And obviously I came up here from somewhere far away. Oh, outside. That's why. I originally came here from outside.
Aha.
So this is the other side of our island. And there's so much stuff here. I picked this island because I love the terrain generation because I love like this arch and there's like a circle over there. So here's another bay. If you don't want your moon as close to my house as that, you can obviously choose this one. So there's lots of places where you can pick whatever makes you happy. This is a very fun place too. So we have this whole island and I've dug it around so it's completely surrounded by water. And then actually the Arthuria landing place is on its own little island. And then this is a big island and it has signs all around it that say that it's ours. Okay. So anywhere on this island, as long as you don't cross water, it's our area.
Okay.
So it's quite big. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of options. You could build 50 houses on it if you want. I don't care. And, giant castles and moon bays and an entire fairy community. And I'm happy to help with anything you want help with, or you can do whatever you want to do by yourself. I'm totally down with whatever. I will come visit whatever you do. So our thing ends on this water.
Hello, non-trader llamas. Nice to see you.
I know, it's nice to have llamas. Holes are windows too. They are windows. They're windows out to the world. We have so many fun. Did I tell her about? Oh yeah, skeletons. You told me about that. The dock skeletons. Oh shoot! I almost just looked at that Enderman. Don't look. He's up behind you, directly behind you, but he's up in the air. And I was looking up in that cave, and I almost looked right at him.
Lovely.
No, thank you. I didn't want to die. it looks like we're on the mainland. I dug the river goes there. See, here's the river. You can actually sail all the way around it in a boat. And it's a pretty big land. Okay, it's big enough that I'm going to call it a mainland, but I kind of snagged it when I got here. And it's like, if anybody else wants to build something here, they're more than welcome. I'm not going to go, no, you can't build here. But, I would just assume they didn't build like the Jetsons futuristic, thing here. I would kind of try to keep this a little medieval-ish. Maybe that doesn't go through. Maybe it just goes around. But we have lots of different kinds of forests and lots of different kinds of cool like caves in the rock and places to explore. This looks like a big kind of skull head here. So with the cat ears, maybe. I don't know. It could be interesting. I mean, so I sort of like chose this with an eye to like for the next 10 years, we're going to be like terraforming and building stuff here. So turtles. So there's turtles on this beach. That'll be a good place for scoots, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sure El Duenden has a scoot farm. So I'm sure we don't need to grow anything. Oh, a nice dark cave. I love dark caves. Sort of.
I was going to say, really?
I can never walk past them, but when I get in them, I'm always kind of sorry. So here, see the river continues around here. And there's still signs all the way around on this island side of the river. It says this island is LadyVivianne. LadyVivianne claims this whole island. So like I don't have that island, but just this island. If I go through the forest to the east, I'll end up at your grassland, a bit south of where I am right now. Okay. Yeah, I kind of put signs every couple hundred, whatever, along this waterway. So if we follow this river, we'll come back around to Arthuria.
Oh, good, because I see the sun going down.
The setting in the west.
Oh, hello,
and there's the tall turtle has a terrible problem with pillagers on his thing, but we don't seem to have too many here. I've seen a few, but you could construct a road in future leading to Arthuria. I would love you to build a road to Arthuria. That would be wonderful. And you can build it any way you want. So however you want to get here would be lovely.
I think I crossed over the river.
Did you? Are you over? No, you're here.
Oh, okay.
Keep going this way towards the lava.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to not do, is go towards the lava.
Yeah, go towards the lava. Well, if you go towards the setting sun, you're bound to get there because we're on the ocean at the western edge here. So.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, there is a Dine map, so you can see where you are, where you want to be, or anything like that. Here's a tiny little enclosed bay.
Ooh.
That would be a cool place for something fun.
With a squid attempting to roast itself in lava?
Well, calamari. I'm a fan. It's actually not my favorite, but I'll eat it. So I'll pretty much eat anything that stays still long enough. And here are some noodles. That tiny little island is kind of nothing. And actually, I've gone now over to you'll still see the signs here that say this is our island.
Yep.
I've gone over there a little bit, and there's a let's see, that would be north. There's there was a buried treasure there. I don't think I ever found the buried treasure. Maybe I did, but I did find a drowned with trident that killed me several times while I was looking for it. I just went over there to get some dark oak, and here we're back to our little Arthuria island with the little pumpkins and stuff. Just in the nick of time, so you can circumnavigate our island in one day.
Yes, well, we do have a slightly.
It is an island. The Arthuria, the little town part, is on an island, but the bigger island is I also claimed. So we'll go to the main house, sleep in the big beds. Whee! Oh, I love the light shining out from my little wizard window. That looks really cool. That's a good look. I like that. There we go. I haven't looked at the vine map in a long time. Do you see where I am now is an island? This is the Arthuria. When we cross the river, it's like a mainland, but it's completely surrounded by water, I think. That's like a big island. And Fawny's gonna build me a Christmas present. So I told her.
Here too?
Yeah, Fawny's here too. I told her that she could have that little island out in the bay to build. Like she's probably going to build a turtle or something like that on. So I said he would be a nice greeting for people coming into our harbor here.
Definitely.
But she hasn't probably had a chance to start that yet. So I just said, look, that little island is yours. You can do whatever you want. So anyway, so this is it. This is our stuff.
Cool.
And the Eternal Haven, pressure plate is in the living room there. And other people you're welcome to explore other people's bases. Of course, they don't mind. And I don't think anybody would mind. Nobody's ever said they'd mind. It's kind of nice because, obviously Epona has only people here that she knows aren't going to steal from each other, aren't going to grief each other's stuff, aren't going to whatever. So you can go into people's houses and look at all their decorations and everything. And because there's not a claim thing, because you don't need it, you know. I don't need an anti-grief thing because nobody here would do any griefing. So, which is really nice. It's nice to be able to just build whatever and go, oh, people like this,
Yes.
So I really am debating on that little second window on the left. Can you see where it is from here? Right above the water.
Okay.
For a while, I used that water to get up and down into it, but before I built the stairs. Thanks, shit. Like we would love to build.
Thank you very much.
Bring us a touch pick, and we could get ice. Yay, ice! I don't know why Shit Lake just always has the ice farm. It must be a Norwegian thing. We started a Christmas village, but
you started the Christmas village before Spooky Town?
It was last year Christmas. We were started before. I think it was between Halloween and. But we didn't get very far. Shit Like and I built some things there. I don't know if anybody else built anything there. Vikings, Cold Norse, no ice. Yes, it's a Shit Like thing. And we're going to build a spooky town, and I picked out a place for our spooky town. So I need to put stuff there and make a builder's hut and all that kind of stuff. So I'll work on that too. And then between that little tiny island with the lava coming out of it and the little island that is Fawny's, if you get in a boat and you sail directly that direction, you will get to Eldwendon's house very quickly. So it's just across the ocean, a little bit across the ocean, and you'll see the ocean monument with his guardian farm. Okay. And then his little house and stuff are just past that. And so he's got all the different farms and stuff if we need anything. And he's got villagers to trade with and all those things. So I just kind of thought I'll use his instead of trying to make my own.
If his trading hall is open to people, then I was just thinking, because that's the thing with building this moon. The way to do it that's really going to make it look nice is to make it with quartz. But that would be lots of trading with lots of masons.
Yeah, he's got all the villagers over there. He's got a great trading hall. And then everybody has, I don't have a nether portal because I actually hadn't decided yet where I want to put it. Okay. But our portals are above the nether ceiling. And so if we go here, let's go back and look at that.
What? Well, none of them trade ice, though.
No, I know.
Villagers do not trade ice. Your business is safe, Kidleg.
No, he means he'll go over and trade with them. he'll trade with them for other stuff. Like we'll have to get in line behind him because he'll be over there. So let's go back to Eternal Haven.
Okay.
And land on the ship and on the hot air balloon.
Woohoo.
I love it. I love all hot air balloon. And then down here, so if I want to go to the Nether right now, this is how I have to go because I can't.
Because you don't
I don't have a portal. Because I honestly have not put 5 minutes into making a portal. I've just been building all those little houses and then going, okay, probably there should be a plan. But I don't feel it like this is, I love this because I don't feel any pressure to have a plan. Right. So it's like, it's just like, just do a little here, do a little there. Which reminds me too, if you prefer a more traditional little house on this island, there's more little houses over here. I think that one at the top of the stairs, there's queuing stands, but there's a variety of little houses all up those stairs. And then this is where he's building the cathedral. That will be right here.
Oh, and I can't wait.
He needs lots of diorite. So if you find yourself digging and coming up with diorite, I just give it all to him and put it over here in these chests.
Works for me.
Yeah, because I don't want it. So it's really pretty. But back out to the road, the Nether portal is down here. So I don't know with the gates. Maybe that indicates that this isn't back here. It's not mushroomy. I don't know. Look at this portal. Isn't this beautiful?
Nope, still mushroom fields here.
Well, there's mushrooms growing here. So look at this portal. Isn't it beautiful?
It is. That is gorgeous.
So pretty. Yeah, he began the cathedral a little bit, but yeah, he wants diorite.
Okay.
So we'll go down. We'll go out here.
I'll run into plenty of it.
So in the Nether, you're above the ceiling here. And so there's a pressure plate to the Blaze farm here.
Okay.
Oh, GG, I'll have to GG you for your...
Oh.
You're going deeper. This is to AJ's gold farm. Now, I don't know. I went to the gold farm once, and the whole thing's built out of scaffolding. So I'm just like a hell to the no on the gold farm. But, you know, okay. I love AJ, but I am so bad at just hitting scaffolding and having it all come down that it's just like, no. One time I did that accidentally. It was no bueno. So then the various roads go out to the various things, and there's usually like a signpost that says who's down this road. And you can see the different portals out there. So when you decide, oh, we're not wearing gold, and that guy sees us, run. He just like immediately started making a beeline, that rotten brat. We'll take care of him if he comes over here. But anyway.
You'll have to do that because I have a carrot.
Right. I have all these things. I mean, I suppose eventually you could kill him with a carrot. But... So you just find the area that your thing is, and you, the usual portal method, but up here, and then somewhere
you say that like you're speaking
here.
To somebody who has ever properly synced a portal. I have already spoken with Epona about it, and she has promised to talk me through it like I'm 5.
She can, or we'll just build a portal in Arthuria, and we can both use that because I'm an ace at syncing portals. Oh, cool. But I think it's over here, and we also have to watch out here for gas.
So even though we're above the roof, stuff still spawns.
Everything spawns up here. I think this hole over here is how you get down into the regular scary Nether, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, Whoa! It's got a ladder.
Whoa! Yep.
It's got a ladder that goes. Where is he? I don't see him.
Does he see right you? Over my head. I ran back inside, and he's directly overhead.
I don't see his little face. Oh, there he is. You little rat. Yeah, come over here. Come over here. Talk to the hand, dude. What are you doing? Goodbye. Thank you. I will take your tier 2. Did you drop one for me? That would be really nice. I don't think I have any of those. Oh, I got a little experience ball. No tears. No gunpowder. Stingy gas. Stingy gas. Okay, fine. Be that way. I see how you are. But yeah, everybody's got their little things up here, and everybody's happy to have you come look at their stuff. They're all super
Oh,
great.
okay. Hi, giant magma cube. Uh-huh.
Bartex, where? How do you see these things and I don't see them?
You have to go a little further down here to get it into render
Oh,
distance.
there he is. There he
Yep.
is. Bartex Jungle has a iron farm in it too. So if you,
So that would be why
but
this is the iron highway.
I have a lot of iron on the I don't know who built the diamond block highway. Must have been Epona.
That would have had to be Epona, yes.
But down here's the jungle portal, and he's got there's an iron farm in the jungle. It's not as good as my iron farm on the tuning stands, so we may sometime build another iron farm. But I just am not a big fan of moving villagers, so I do want to move those the clerics to the thing though, to the zombie farm. So we'll get there sometime. Anyway, so this is the nether. It's stop it. Where are you shooting at?
What did I stepped on a pressure plate. And I'm in a fortress apparently.
Oh no.
I'm at the blaze.
Is there a pressure plate there to get back?
I'm at the blaze
Where
farm.
is the blaze? Where is this gas at? He's shooting at me and I don't even see him. Oh, there he is.
Back to the hub. There we go.
You here? Back at the hub?
Okay.
I see him.
Whew.
That big orange thing must be the gold farm up there. Or some like piglin farm or something. I don't know. Terrifying anyway. And without wings, I'm just like, no, I'm not willing to fall all over. Even if I could get my stuff back, I don't know. So anyway, generally I haven't done much in the nether here.
Gotcha.
But we will. We need to make a portal. We just haven't done it. So in one of these, I think it's the train. The train may have the pressure plate to the end in it. And it just puts you in the stronghold, and then you just follow the directions. So I think it's one of these. Bartox. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's down at the
boat.
At the boat, at the dock. I've only been there a couple of times. Other way. This way. This is Bartek's store with the little arrow above it. So as we're standing here to the left, that's the post office. To the right, that's where we spawned in and the Hall of Heads.
Okay.
Oh, the crane on the docks. I think you're right. I always think that's a windmill, but it is a crane. You're right. So here's AJ, the strong. Oh, here's the stronghold. And here's the Guardian Farm. We should go look at the Guardian Farm because it's beautiful. It's one of El Duenden's thing of beauty. It's just so beautiful. It's just, and I last time I was here, I was killing the Guardians and I broke one of these pieces of glass, so I had to put a wood in it because I didn't have any glass to fix it.
Oh no.
I felt so awful because it's like you hate ruining his beautiful Guardian Farm. But they fall down here, and then all the stuff is over here, whatever you might want. Fish or all the usual suspects. And then here's some guys that will trade for this guy will take fish. Some of these guys will take fish. This will take fish and give you cooked fish, but some of them will take oh, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. Some of them will take fish and give you, oh, I have 2 gunpowder. That guy must have dropped some. But not a tier. So yeah, so we can get the cod over here, and it's like a automatic emerald farm here. I usually just grab however much you can, and then go trade with these guys.
Wow.
And get a few emeralds here and there. Hi, you want cod? Okay. I think they take like 4 stacks before they... I know, I'm getting it. Don't be crabby at me. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, that would probably
he's done with that.
on my part then.
He's done with that. He just wants to cook it. I don't want it cooked. Nope, I just want to give somebody the raw stuff and have them give me emeralds. There, that's better. Yeah, that's more like the behavior I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay, great, good. I think they take like 4 or 5 stacks before they're...
Nope.
What about you? Oh, you take it too. Good, here. That's not enough. I know. You don't have to get snippy with me. It looks like this guy takes string too, so that's nice. So I just got 36 emeralds from giving them cod. I love to watch the guardians fall down too. He made a way to kill the guardians, but...
Yeah, I now have 37. Now wait a minute.
Emeralds?
Emeralds, yep.
And you probably got some levels too.
Yeah.
And it's always so pretty. Everything he builds is so pretty.
Floor 1. I'm breaking 1. I'm breaking 2.
Oh, and we have a couple of different fancy things on here.
Yes, I was just watching the thing about Kjotlik's better catch thing.
Oh, his fishing thing, yes. The fishing thing is awesome that he invented.
None of these have luck at the sea, but
I may.
I'm leveling this one up.
But I may at home. But I was gonna say something. Oh, we also have that you can bake the zombie flesh and it makes leather.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so helpful because I said to her, I need 1 billion bookcases. I'm sorry, I will do something. Oh, he wants cooked stuff. Okay, let's see. All right, chill your jets. Let's see. 10. There. Yeah, I don't really want the cooked kind, but I'm willing to help you. Willing to help you grow, sir. There. Gosh, he's so greedy. They don't want to help you. This guy's got, I'm breaking 2 now down to 18. So I could just grab that. What do I have? I have all the stuff on mine. So here. Do you want to unbreaking 2 win?
I have 2 unbreaking 2 ones, actually.
Okay, so that's good. That'll give you unbreaking 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so that'll be good. Are you still on shutdown? No, now you're on happiness again. I'm glad to hear it. There we go. I know you don't want the cooked kind. Sorry. Jeez, they're so snooty. So snooty. I know. I may have some like bits of things of those things at home too. I don't know.
Oh, there is an anvil here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, and overflow for stuff. Cool.
Yeah, always for the cod.
These together if I have enough levels to accomplish that.
If not, I have. Yay!
So
I say I have 27 if you need.
I now have an unbreaking 3 rod. Woohoo!
Yay! Yeah, and I'm sure I know I have some diamonds and stuff we can make things with, but I know there's lots of iron in the chests back at home. So ink sacks and miscellaneous. I always look to see if there's salmon because there's only 1 each though. And then there's heads. So like you get heads from the guardian. So if you want a guardian head, you can get a guardian head from this bottom one here. They're super cute. They're super cute.
Whenever I'm ready to start doing stuff with armor stands, I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, I love little heads. They're so fun. And then to go back to Eternal Haven, there's a pressure plate over here. I don't know what's in all the. What do these guys do? Are these different guys? What do you guys have? Look at you over here. Oh, clerics. Nice. Are there zombies over here, or is this stuff that we might want? Oh, glowstone. I love glowstone. Yeah.
Yes, glowstone. Don't particularly need bottle enchanting.
Now we don't probably need anything at the moment, but good to know. Ender pearls. Huh.
Well, that's useful because I imagine if nobody's building in the end yet, you don't have an ender.
I actually gotta say I don't know if we do or not. I mean, I'm sure you could just build a quick ceiling and smack Enderman if you wanted to.
Well,
but
yeah, that too, but much easier to come over here and trade if you.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And oh, nice little fireplace. Aw, cute.
Oh wow.
He always thinks of cute
Very
things.
nice.
He always thinks of cute things. He's off and on here. I often see him as like the only other person on sometimes. So. Well, of course, he's in Texas, so we have similar-ish times.
He's 1 hour closer to your time zone than I am.
Yeah, exactly. And somehow, this is like if you flip the switch, then you can hit them and get XP, but that's what I botched last time, and I heard it, so that wasn't good.
Okay.
And then there's a portal that goes probably to the nether.
That is where portals tend to go, yep.
It is, but here's the portal back to Eternal Haven on the backside. And it's nicely labeled, of course, because of London. Oh, we're on the ship.
And we're back on the ship.
Nice. So,
yeah. Ladders.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
I know, right? So anyway, our stuff's up here. Obviously, explore, have fun, build whatever you want to build.
Shall do.
I'm excited to have somebody help fill up my area. Hello, Pepe. Thank you for welcoming us back. Are you pooping on the trader llama? I don't blame you. I know, right?
What I'm thinking I might end up doing, which will look terrible at first, once I start having some materials, is go to the very top of that mountain that your wizard portal is in. Go to the very top and bridge out. And that'll be the base of the moon. And then once I've got the way up and down established, I can get rid of that. But in the meantime, it is going to look miserable. So just
I don't care. Don't even bother. It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
And I don't know, there's some little stuff in there, but not much. But most of the stuff is over here in that little room. So most of the kind of storage stuff is over here, which is just to the left of the water. And you're welcome to any of it. So there's all kinds of wood, there's dirt, there's there's stone, there's this is all cobble.
All the lovely stuff that you get from mining, yes.
Yeah, there's sand, granite, whatever you want. So help yourself. Don't worry about taking any of it. Anything that's in here, you're welcome to. We also have this weird thing that's this builder's wand thing, and it's you have to enable the resource pack, but then you can like click it and it'll lay a whole group of like cobble or a whole group of stone. I can't make it work right, so I don't use it, but you're welcome to play with it. And it's this little carrot and the stick in the bottom of this bottom chest.
Okay.
There's a little carrot and the stick.
I see that, yes.
And
so that's on the idea of the terracotta wrench.
Kind of, yeah. So, and I think it'll, whatever kind of stuff you have in your hotbar, it'll just put that down. So I'm lame at it, but I haven't practiced very much either, honestly. So if you want to try that, that's there and it's already built, and you can.
Okay.
You just have to get the resource pack, and I think it's probably posted in the Discord, in the Eternia Discord.
It's in, there was a link to a thing describing it in the info document, and that probably has the download.
Probably. So anyway, help yourself to that. There's vines, there's every kind of wood, there's more saplings to plant, and you're welcome to use the open fields by the little houses to grow any trees that you might need.
Who, me? Trees?
I know you're such a good tree grower, but I've already, as you can see, stocked up quite a bit on wood,
Yes.
but it's all available to use. And there's odds and ends are in here, like redstone if you need it, apples, little things like that, dyes. The oddball stuff is all in here. Apparently, there's a mending book in there. There's a mending book in there. That'll be good.
Yeah.
For something. So, and then there is a little bit of stuff up in the storage, up in the wizard tower, but not a ton. I haven't really moved a bunch. I was going to move all this stuff up there, and I just haven't gotten around to that. So someday you may come in, and this will be a grand entrance hall, and then in that case, everything will be up here.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to build the storage. So I actually want to build the whole storage thing here.
Are you planning on doing like an auto storage?
I don't know. I'm debating about that because, like, if you do an auto storage, then you have to have a separate chest for logs and a separate chest for planks and a separate chest for stairs, and and it's
that's the downside to it. The upside is I actually saw somebody build one that you could like take a shulker box full of stuff, stick it in,
and it unloads
would unload it, spit the shulker box back out, and sort everything into the chest. And I was like, that takes so much work to set up, but oh my goodness, that must be lovely to have once it's there.
So I thought what I'd do maybe is build that kind of thing here in this corner, and then maybe have a separate spot for the wood, right? So that it doesn't have to have every second chest. Or, I mean, obviously you're not going to have a whole small chest of spruce stairs. So I suppose I could, I could like have little chests for everything that's separate, but my diamond block was a Christmas present from Epona, and it was named Epona Loves You. And then we did an update, and it lost its name. So now it's just in an item frame. There's no diamonds in here, but it's where anything that's like vaguely valuable is.
Okay.
Like heads, stuff are in here, whatever. So there's some gold in here and a totem of undying. Obviously, most of it's probably in the ender chest. So anyway, if you need anything, help yourself, let me know.
Thank you.
I was trying to see if I had any. I never remember what I have on this server and what I have on other servers.
You play on so many servers, I have no idea how you keep track.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
think
confusing. I tried juggling 2 servers, and that did not work before. We will see if it works this time.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is, if you don't show up over here for 6 months, nobody cares, right? So it's
that is the good part.
And if you have a dirt bridge hanging off the top of this mountain for 6 months, I don't care.
Okay, I will not leave a dirt bridge hanging off the mountain for 6 months.
Yep, I would be totally fine if you did. So you can do whatever works for you. This is where I'm going. This little barrel down here is where I'm going to keep the books. It's got books and bookshelves, but it's where the little magic books will be kept eventually. Yep.
And I take it this dirt block is for the...
That's where the table goes, so I knew where to put the bookcases.
That is a fair point, Kitlike. Yes, that is a distinction to make. People do
We do care, but we don't mind. You're right.
Yes.
Well, we only care if she doesn't come for 6 months because we would be sad if we didn't see her, but but I get to see her every week anyway, so... Yeah, we don't mind if you do. Whatever you do is just fine with me. Consider Arthuria your home.
Thank you kindly.
You are more than welcome. I'm glad to have somebody to share it with. Because it'll be fun to have someone show up and go, oh, you built that thing.
Yeah.
I'll go, yes, I have a reason to work here. So someone will show up and go, oh, you built that thing. All right. I guess I should go get my password for Mage Raid.
Yes, that is probably the thing to do now.
Okay, so I will.
This is as safe a place to log out as any.
It is, and I'm going to actually stop my recording and start it again for Mage Rage, so I don't end up with 50-hour recording.
Yeah, good idea.